Back in San Diego, here's Rocco Mediate with the media.
The putt on 15.
Oh my God, that
string
was
of birdies.
ridiculous. Yeah, it was. I've never had more fun. I've never. It was just amazing. He's hard to beat. I threw everything I had, the kitchen sink, everything right at him, and you know, 3 down through 10. You know, it could have been over pretty quick. And when he hit that ball in the bunker, not that I felt like he was going to make bogey, but you know, it's not the easiest shot. And I hit a good shot. And all of a sudden, you know, bang, bang, bang. I pick up 3, 4 shots in a few holes, and I'm 1 up.
Your dream was to come over here. Obviously, you were maybe not thinking of this scenario, but to play with him in the final round.
I just told him, I said, it's funny. I wanted to have you before I got done with my career, which is hopefully another 5 years out here on this tour. I wanted to go up against you one last time in something big, but I want to do it again now. So I got my wish, and I want to do it again. So he's remarkable. We had a great time, and it's just I like the way I handled it. With 1 up with 3 to play, I hit pretty good shots. I caught a hanger on 17 on that lie. It was a crappy lie, so I didn't even mess with the flag. And then 18, the only way I could reach if I hit a low, nasty hook, and I did. I just hooked it too much. Otherwise, I can't reach. So anyway, I laid up and had a putt at it. You know.
In the final hole.
Yeah, I had a putt at it. That's all you can ask. And you know, he made a 4.5 footer to stay. You know, I would have almost had 2 putts at it, but you know he's going to make that. So.
You said the other day you were you know, a fan of his.
Absolutely.
Have you ever felt that way more than now?
Oh, no, he's just. No, it was just a pleasure. It was an honor being out there, and you know, I'm sure I scared him. You know, I did good today.
I mean, people who didn't know you at the start of the week in San Diego and what it was like out there today.
It was unbelievable for both of us. It's just, I can't believe how many people showed up today. It was I didn't think it'd be that many people, but there were just, it was like yesterday. It was amazing.
Rock, everybody at Latrobe, how are they feeling right now?
I haven't talked to anybody out there, so.
Powder Ridge.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're watching, so.
Story Snyder, how's my boy?
Yeah, I haven't talked to Story in a while. He was out here earlier. I wasn't here, though. I was
Rocco,
good.
It seems everybody, as the years go on, has their own Tiger Woods story. You know, the time they were matched.
They don't have this one. And I just about got him. But, you know, had trouble with that 7th hole tee shot all week, and I hooked it again in that bunker, and I caught a horrible place. It was just, obviously, it wasn't a very good shot, but what are you going to do?
Is this what you're going to be telling your grandkids about, and they're going to be telling their kids?
I want to tell them the story next time we do it that I won the one. I'll tell them about this, though. No one expected me to go that. It was, you know, it's like a prize fight. No one expected me to even be that long or survive, and you know, he had to birdie the last again to tie me, again, and he did it. It's amazing. Oh sure, I was pretty. You know, I had the putt on 17 to stay 1 up, and it was, you know, a good 3.5 feet down that hill. And then the one on 18 to stay in the tournament. You know, I almost lost the golf tournament in the last hole with a 1 shot. You know, I had the 3-footer, 3.5 footer, straight downhill and you never know.
What about that putt on 15?
Oh my God. Well, you know, I just try to let it roll down there. I had a good spot where I picked, and I rolled it right over the spot just inside his coin, actually. And you know, that's just. He does that all the time, though. So I'm like, well, I get to do that this time. It went in.
What was your belt buckle choice today?
Just a piece, not a peace sign. It's on there. I was just cold. I was cold all day, though.
I know you said that you want to do this again now that you got this close.
Yeah.
But if you never got this close again, will you regret, lament, or will you always?
No, I can't give any more. I really can't. I didn't really. I mean, I hit a bad tee shot in the playoff hole, but the 18 hole, I can't give much more. I was down. I missed a bunch of putts early, you know, I really can't say I went out and I got my butt kicked today, but I really did. It wasn't that. It was a good match. It was a really good match.
Did you learn something about yourself this week?
Yeah, that I can handle this heat. I've never been in this type of heat. I mean, I've won golf tournaments, but not this stuff. And especially against him, with everybody, the world's all looking in, and everyone's expecting me to get my ass handed to me, and I didn't. And I almost got it done. So.
Thank you.
Indeed, he did. He was 3 shots back. He said, quote, I scared him. I did good today.
He did fantastic. And Brandon, you got a very good point, too. Well, this playoff could have been different.
Absolutely. It's funny how fate plays a hand in things. If 18 is a dogleg left, 430-yard, par 4, very likely that he walks away as the winner. And now Tiger Woods speaks to us.
Live. I was in position to make one. I wasn't going after that pin, but at least give myself a chance. So if I had to make a putt, if he stuffed it in there, at least I had a chance. And
play a little conservative with my second shot. And then, Rock hit it over there about, 18 feet. And when he did that, I knew four was probably going to get me into a playoff. Playoff. So that ended up what happening, and we ended up going down 7.
For a guy who likes to say, you just keep going, you just keep grinding. Did you, with everything you did on the final holes of each of your rounds this week, is that why they play 18? Is that what we learned here, that you can never count you out as long as there's one more hole to play?
Well, you keep playing, whatever it is, and I felt that if we would have gone yesterday, I was probably in better shape to go yesterday than today, just because I had all the momentum. I just made that huge putt, and Rock would probably, I think he admitted he was a little bit deflated. If I would have gone to a playoff right there and then, I would have had the advantage. But today, it's all square. Now here we go. So just again, it's what we dealt with at the old Dunhill Cup back at St. Andrews. It's stroke match, and go ahead and just try and beat that one guy.
Tiger, where does this atmosphere on a Monday? I mean, and you and Rob,
unreal. I mean, unbelievable, really. I mean, it's hard to believe that the atmosphere today was almost as loud as it was yesterday, and this is on a Monday. So for everyone to come out and support this event and to show this type of enthusiasm, we as players thank them, because this is what makes the event, is to have that kind of atmosphere.
Story's always been special. Is it more special now? I mean, how much does that grow in your heart?
It does. I've always loved playing down here ever since I played as a junior, and now to come back here and to play as a professional, and then now a major championship on top of that, and to have won, it's an unbelievable feeling, really. Well, hopefully their summer break started the right way. Thank you for coming out and supporting us, and hope they learned a lot, and hope they come out again.
Where does this trophy rank with the other 13 majors, Tiger?
I think this is the best. Just because all the things I had to deal with. I mean, this is probably, it's a close one to the first one I won. But with all the things considered this week, yeah.
First major or first U.S. Open?
First major, yeah.
So strange standing there on 7 with Rocco with a putt that could extend the tournament.
Yeah, it seemed like all week I was in that position to try and get myself a chance, and then all of a sudden here I'm the guy waiting to see what happens. But at this time I was in a driver's seat, because if he misses, it's over. Instead of that being a birdie putt, and if he makes it, it's over for me. When I hit that putt, my putt, I thought I hit it perfect. I thought I poured it, and just our 2 revolutions short, and then I felt Rock was going to make that putt. I mean, he's putted well all day. He's had good speed, and that green's a little more crusty, and it just it stayed on the high side.
Hey, what about the way Rocco handled the pressure? They said he knew could play good golf, but this is a whole different deal.
Rock was he was loose all day. He was out there talking and having a great time, enjoying the atmosphere, and he reminds me a lot of Trevino, how he plays. Just talking and enjoying it and smiling and having a great time with it. But when it comes down to it, when it's time to hit the shot, he goes into his own little world. People don't realize that after he's done with it, then he comes out and he starts blah 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 blah, talking again, having a great time. But right before each and every shot, I mean, look at his face. He gets into his own little zone, and it's pretty cool to see.
Did you miss that thing the last 6 years?
I've come close. I've come awfully close, and it's finally it's nice to get it again.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiger.